Americans are conflicted over the president's policies and how he's doing in the Oval Office, according to the results of a new survey out today. Steve Liesman explains there's strong support for many of the president's initiatives, but with that support comes a lot of uncertainty.
There will be no Niagara Falls or sunny Caribbean beaches for the Trump presidency. The CNBC All-America survey shows he's not getting any honeymoon at all. Just 39% of the 804 Americans polled from around the country approve of the job President Trump is doing. The average president in his first 3 months, going back to Ronald Reagan, enjoyed a balmy 58% approval rating, with at least some support from the other side, not Donald Trump.
People who call themselves independents have a very negative viewpoint of the president right now, as do, not incidentally, Democrats. The entire approval that he has is being held aloft solely by members of his own party. He has historically bad ratings with members of the opposite party, and those are dragging his overall numbers way down.
Ironically, the survey shows historic economic optimism that's tied to the president. 38% of the public say the economy is good or excellent, a record for the decade-old survey. 40% expect the economy to improve in the next year, close to the record. Of those who think the economy will improve, 67% say it's because of Trump's policies.
Not only has economic risen directly after the election, but now it's maintained after the election and into the first quarter of President Trump's term.
One problem for the president? The survey suggests his economic agenda posed well until he acts on it. For example, Americans love the president's plan to rebuild the nation's infrastructure and cut individual taxes and renegotiate trade deals, of which he's done little so far. But majorities disapprove of his agenda in places where he's acted: climate change, the immigration ban, and repealing and replacing Obamacare. The question now is whether the president can find greater public support as he moves to implement big parts of his economic agenda like tax reform and that infrastructure spending. None of that promises to be a honeymoon either. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Steve Liesman.